Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And today I'm going to answer the question, what's the best way to take a bike ride with a disabled child? Stick around. All right, so today we're going to talk about what's the best way to take a bike ride with a disabled child. But before I do, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're doing, giveaways we do, and of course, new product releases. All right. If you have a disabled child that can't ride a bike on their own, or perhaps they need an adaptive bicycle of some sort, the question we're answering today is how can you best take a bike ride with them? Now, there's several options that exist depending on the physical capability of your child. There are things that are called adaptive bicycles, different configurations, seating positions. There's arm pedaling devices. There's also different forms of tricycles that exist. But today I'm going to propose that there's actually a better option than those where you can experience bike riding with your child. And it's right here. It's an electric rickshaw from 630, and it has a seat on the back where you can actually go for a bike ride with your disabled child. And the benefit of this is that you can actually experience the ride together, and it doesn't place any physical needs onto them. They can sit back here, be comfortable, and really enjoy the ride. Now, again, the spectrum of the physical capability of any child with a disability varies so greatly. So if you have a child that still enjoys physical activity, then looking into an adaptive bicycle is something that could be a better option for you. And you could simply Google adaptive bicycle, and you're going to find lots of different variations and lots of different options. What I love most about this is that, like I said, you can experience it together. And if you go to the 630 Facebook Peddlers group, you're actually going to find parents and children that have posted already of them taking rides together. And it is truly a heartwarming thing to see some children that have never been on a bike before, never been able to experience the wind in their hair feeling, sitting on the back and really just loving life. So you can check that out in our Facebook Peddlers group. So the reason I think this is the best way to take a bike ride with a disabled child is a couple reasons. One, you can ride together. Two, very, very safe. So you have a seatbelt in the back here. You can buckle them in. Also, this is a 3-wheel electric rickshaw. So you have 2 wheels in the back, 1 in the front, as opposed to if you were going to ride with them on a seat on a 2-wheel bike or something like that. This takes the balance out of the equation, right? This is just like sitting on a bench right back here, and the bike stays balanced. There's no risk of tipping over. There's no risk of falling. Also, some of the other parents that have already rode with their children have added some netting to the side here. You can do that as well. They've added harnesses to the back as well. So many different options to just continue to increase the safety. Now, the cool thing about this is that this is also an electric bike. So you have 750 watts of power in the front here. So if you're going for the ride with your child, you can let the bike do the work. In fact, it has a throttle here, or it has pedal assist. So the motor can assist you while you pedal, or you can push the throttle with your thumb and let the bike do all of the work completely. So those two options exist to you. And in addition to that, another feature is these 20 inch by 4 inch rear tires and the 24 inch by 4 inch front tire. So this bike is set lower in the back to keep the rider to a lower center of gravity, ensuring their safety, meaning the weight distribution is lower to the ground, and meaning less apt to tip, shake, move, things like that. Also, with the 3 wheels, you're always going to be balanced, like I said, right? So there's no risk of the bike tipping over or passengers falling out. On a 2-wheel bike, again, it's up to the rider to balance to make sure the weight distribution is okay. If you've ever ridden with a child on a bike seat on a 2-wheel bike, you can feel the shifting of the weight a lot of the times. In this case, with 2 people or up to 3 people on the back here, you have 2 wheels down. it's still going to be equally as easy to drive with or without the passengers on there, and the bike will stay balanced. You're going to be able to get up to 50 miles on this too with this battery. It's a 21 amp hour battery. You can also reach speeds of 20 miles an hour if you so choose. Depending on if you have passengers, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. In addition to that, you have gears on here, 7 speeds, so you can ride it like a normal bicycle as you see fit. If you want to get exercise, totally up to you. If you don't, you want to let the bike do all the work, use the throttle. Also, on our YouTube channel, you can find lots of other videos on the e-rickshaw of us out riding with passengers. You can see how it operates. You can also, like I said, check out the Facebook Peddlers group, and you can really see the testimonials of people out using this. That's why I really think this is one of the best options if you have a child that's battling some sort of physical or mental limitation and you still want to get them out and just get them outside and enjoy the open air. Really, really great option for them to feel what bike riding is all about. So if you have any other questions at all, please comment below or email us, the team@630.com, or call us 310-982-2877. In addition to that, we have a 30-day test ride your bike policy. If you don't love it in 30 days, send it back. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're going to warranty everything on here for a year, so anything goes wrong, we'll take care of you within that first year. Lastly, like I said, join the Facebook Peddlers group. Connect with other riders before you purchase so you can get comfortable before you make a purchase. So thank you for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.